VC, it's Ayaka Star, Amber, again. I didn't know I'd be back so soon, but when I saw that Maggie's contest is ending this weekend, I knew I had to come back because I always support Maggie and her contests and her channel in general, and this is for a good cause. Maggie, I hope that your nephew is doing better. I realized I missed one of your videos and I saw he was, and I hope it continues to improve, and I'll keep him and your family and you in my thoughts. I couldn't even imagine that type of thing, and anyway, I really liked your questions. It took me some time. I actually forgot the questions until I went back and checked on the video, and I thought of answers, so I was like, oh, I gotta come in. I'm even skipping dinner to do this. So the first question is to list someone who's overrated, or someone who's popular who you don't feel like they should be. And I'm gonna take the easy way out and go with Pitbull, because I know that probably no one in the VC is a big Pitbull fan. I don't understand why he's so popular. I mean, I get the whole Latino from Miami rapper club scene thing, but why did it take off, all over? Maybe it was when he was featured in a J-Lo song? I'm not sure. He was recently a guest judge on Dancing with the Stars, and he's going to be hosting the American Music Awards, so you just can't escape him if you watch TV. Maybe if you don't, then it's no biggie, but for me, I'm like, no, it's Pitbull again. And most of his songs sound alike, They all list cities and everything. So I did a little impersonation. I'm gonna put it in just because I think you'll laugh at this, Maggie. I don't know, but I'm gonna put it in.
Yo, 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 it's Pitbull. Me Corazon is in the zone. From Miami to LA, we yellin' timber. From New York City to San Francisco Bay, international love.
So on to the second question, which is, what would you pass on to the next generation, except for the Beatles? And Two Turtle Tudor, he jogged my memory by mentioning Depeche Mode. I'm not going to mention them, but it made me think The Cure. The Cure is one of my top bands. In high school, I even used to make Cure mixtapes, and I'd always put songs from Wish. This is the Wish album. I wish I had it on vinyl. I used to put Apart, A Letter to Elise, To Wish Impossible Things, Doing the Unstuck. I always used to make mixtapes, actual cassette tapes in high school. And then I started putting Cure songs on the yoga mixes for my mom. So really, funnily enough, I passed it to the last generation. My mom actually saw The Cure twice in concert. I haven't seen them because it was after I got freaked out by crowds, so I had to live vicariously through her and the clips online from those concerts. Maybe one day, if they're still touring, I'll get over that fear. But there's just something about Robert Smith. He just has this teddy bear thing about him when he tilts his head and emotes in his songs. Mom actually always brings up what a teddy bear he is, that she doesn't like any other type of music in that genre from the 80s, but there's just some charm about Robert Smith. I want the new Cure photography book, speaking of which is called Obscure, and it was put out by Andy Vella, or Vea. I've never heard the name pronounced, but it's on my wish list, and I'm not hinting to anyone. I'm just, well, unless family's watching for Christmas, hint hint. But I really want that book. I really like seeing pictures of Robert Smith, so there you go. So on to the last question, which was to mention something from 2014 that you really liked, your top pick. So for me, I sort of mulled this over. I could have went with lots of things, but this year it's been about Kozelek. It's like every time Caldo Verde would put up, you know, one of those limited releases, I had to be on top of it. So to me, I pick Mark Kozelek and Kil Moon, Benji, and wait, sorry, the sleeve was falling off. I recently got this, which is the new Christmas album, Sings Christmas Carols. It came with a little CD in the back, live CD. So I really enjoy this. The only two songs I didn't know were 2,000 Miles, which is apparently a Pretender song, and let's see, what else did I not know? Father Christmas, which apparently is an Emerson, Lake and Palmer song, or maybe only one of them did it, but I just recently looked it up, and this is a great album. Even though it's too soon for Christmas, this was my early Christmas gift from Mom because it's limited and I needed it. So I just gave it a test listen because I do that with all of my records. So yeah, Kil Moon, Benji is a good one too, even though it's kind of really more like a journal. Like, it almost sounds like he's ranting in these songs. It's really raw. So I would suggest looking back at his Red House Painters stuff if you haven't yet, Maggie, because that's his more accessible stuff. And I mulled this over for a while because I know there's been antics with him recently and feuding with a certain band, which I think is all, you know, his odd sense of humor. So I don't really take that personally, but I just would ignore that and focus on the music. I also forgot to pull out the Mark Kozelek Perils from the Sea, which is another good one, with the album leaf guy, which I suddenly forgot his name, Jimmy Lavelle, I think that's right. But you should check all of those out. I really like Kozelek. I like his lyrics. I'm glad that he includes them now in the inserts, to the new albums. Not the Christmas one, because he mostly did traditional songs and they were all covers, but his regular albums, they include the lyrics. But I have a lyrics book for his old stuff. I just always liked his way with words. So there you go, Maggie. I hope this distracted you. I've been playing Miles Davis and Monk at Newport. This was something I got last Black Friday, and I don't think I ever played it in a video. Hopefully I don't get flagged for this. Anyway, take care, and I'll hopefully be back soon with that VCLT video eventually. And have a good night, everyone.